Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess we'll start. We'll go from there. So what I've been trying to do lately, Tori, is having a fake sponsor and
oh.
opening the show with my fake sponsor. Last one was Lining Sneakers.
Ooh.
You know about Lining Sneakers?
That sounds like it's comfortable. What are this? Is that the name of the brand?
That's an
Or
actual brand. Yeah, that's
oh
that's the
shit.
one that Dwayne Wade uses.
Oh yeah, you
That's
gotta
his
get
brand.
yeah, you gotta get his shit.
No, the shoes are all hideous, but they sponsored us.
Damn.
Sponsored us by and the selling point was that they are the sneaker that cares because they also use Chinese child slaves to make their sneakers.
Oh well, how is she gonna make a good thing without having a little bit of oppression?
Right, but they only sell them in China. So it's like farm to table.
You know what? What they should do? They should just like have a clothing draft where like
Ooh.
American states just draft the best like Chinese shoemaker.
Uh-huh.
It was like, oh, this dude, his mom died in a triangle t-shirt fire 5 years ago. He's gonna be a good guy. He has a motor. Look at his hands as he fucking makes the soles to your shoe.
That's a great idea.
Dude, second round, third round, you have Mr. Irrelevant, the person that's like drafted at the very end. Who's like this kid who's just like he looks like he's on the spectrum, but he can make a shoe in under 15 minutes.
There we go. They let you go. You get a free pair of sneakers on your way out if you can do the sneaker races.
Yeah, you get signed to your rookie contract, and then 2 years from then, you're just like, all right, did I, get some incentives? Like, did I make it to the Pro Bowl of shoemaking? Yeah. We got there has to be that. America, can you make that happen? I know y'all do a lot of shit.
A reality show about that.
Yeah. Sure. Or you can do like Deadliest Warrior, and you just like give the kid, you put a pair of shoelaces in the middle between two kids, and you just blow a whistle. And
American Ninja Cobbler.
It's like, if you can kill someone with a shoelace, you deserve to be in America.
That's right.
MacGyver, Steven Seagal, come on over, man. You're one of us now.
You have to get these sneakers across a raging river without getting them wet.
They're into like spiritual shit and like energy and shit and like Asia and like holistic shit. So like they probably have something like Mortal Kombat where like if you kill a kid that also makes shoes, their soul leaves their body and you eat it.
Oh, okay.
So you can get your skill better.
You know what? Let's do this. We're gonna make a children's book about a Chinese child slave, and every time he defeats an enemy, he takes whoever he takes his sneakers.
Yo, mortal fashion.
Right, mortal Step over here. He gets a shoelace, he has a lasso, and stop the yard. I don't know how many shoe references.
Dude.
Nice kicks. Kicks his head off.
Those are fly. Dude,
he rips his like guts out and they go all over the sneaker, right? And he's like, clean my dogs.
Yo, oh my God. Everyone's got their own special. Oh my God. Yeah, they should have shout out to all the workers that don't have a radio and internet access that are making our shoes in America. Shout out to y'all. I know with every bleeding fingernail, just know that we love you.
And we appreciate you.
Yeah, like if it wasn't for you, you think LeBron would be jumping like that?
No, he needs the ankle support.
Yeah.
He would be going into 38.
Dude, I wonder if a kid's made his own. Dude, I would totally leave the factory somehow. Hopefully, I'd probably try to leave with 5 people. I'm the only one that makes it. And then I get through, and then I would just be like one of the best kids. And then I'm like, yo, if I could I'd be like Ryu of like getting fucking shoes done. And as soon as I escape, it's just straight like company. I'm going to Nike, and they'll be like, yo, what do you have for us? And I just make a shoe from scratch. Just bring all the ingredients. Just like, yo,
They
this.
float in with like dust, and then once the cloud settles, it's like the hottest sneaker ever.
Yo, I'm telling you, man.
Your villain is Kanye West.
Oh my god.
And you have to go on training montage. We're gonna make a sneaker-based anime. Is what we're gonna do.
That's right. The first villain is gonna be Zion Williamson because every
He's strong, but he's not that strong. He's
he's just breaking shoes in every country, and he just make a shoe that is just like, yo, these are the best. Hey,
he's a great Raditz.
Oh no,
there he
he's
is.
a great Raditz.
Oh man, Stan is back, guys. We are back. We were having some conversation before about sneakers, and we're gonna make an anime out of sneakers.
Oh, sick.
And Chinese child slaves. That's
Are they still the sponsor? Are we still sponsored by?
the factory is the Naruto Ninja Academy.
Ooh, Shusu. Oh my
you
god,
passed your lace test finally after 3 tries.
Shushutsu. It's fucking, instead of using their fingers to do a jutsu, they're just like tying a shoe.
Kakashu Sensei.
Oh my god.
So we did lose our sponsor, Lining Sneakers, due to some of the language that I used in our promo. The only note that they had was that I said tuberculosis, and I shouldn't have said that. So we're sorry to Lining. We hope we can get you back. But we do have a new sponsor.
New sponsor, guys.
Our brand new sponsor, Clamscaped. Do you guys remember Manscaped?
Yeah.
That old company nobody gives a shit about?
Yeah.
Well, finally, hair removal is not a toxic male environment.
Right. It's for the ladies.
This is a ladies
Nice.
or men with a vagina, because we're inclusive here on the Donkey's Mouth
That's true.
podcast.
That's
True, yeah.
A
You gotta be
vagina
inclusive.
haver, I think that's what they called.
What is that called?
Vagina haver, I think that's somebody that owned. That has,
Oh, yeah?
I think that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vagina haver.
Of course, I knew that the whole time.
Yeah.
Clamscaped.
What if
can
there's a
skate
guy
with
that has both genitals? How does Clamscape help for that?
Only 5% off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if you use code Donkey's Mouth, you can get the hair off of your nasty clam.
That's right.
Nobody wants it, ladies. Come on, chop it off.
Have you ever seen that? Like a dick and a pussy? Like,
no, I've heard the tales about it, but
Do you know people who...
I wish I did. I wish
That's
I knew
cool.
people that had both.
You
'Cause
think
I'd
it's
be
cool?
oh yeah.
Would you fuck yourself? Would you try?
If I had both?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Why? I mean,
That might probably be nice, because you could probably just tape it back
Well,
True.
and then just do this.
Bend
Just-
your hard dick.
just the curiosity alone, I would want to try it.
Yeah.
See if because
I would keep my balls in the vagina to keep them safe.
Oh yeah, pocket. It's a purse for your purse.
yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
purse.
shit. Yeah.
That's what I would do. If I was... they're called hermaphrodites.
Yeah. Well, essentially, that's where like they keep the reproductive system anyway.
Yeah.
So that's what
I
a
see.
hermaphrodite would do.
Keep your balls in a pocket.
Yeah.
Right. Clamscaped.
Yeah.
The hermaphrodites
That's right.
chosen hair removal product.
Yeah.
Hermaphrodites. Don't get yourself pregnant, sir.
We're all getting pregnant.
You
Dude,
see,
I fucked around and got myself pregnant last night. Damn.
yeah. You just gotta have Plan B on the ready
all me.
constantly.
Taking lines of Plan B.
Makes your hormones out of whack.
Dude, don't waste
You
that. It's
start
50
getting
bucks.
acne. Oh, dude, I fucked myself on the plane. I couldn't get out. I couldn't. I tried.
You see that? There. I forgot who it was. It was an NBA player. They were asking. I don't know if it was Barstool. They were like, do you think that, like sucking? If you could suck your own dick, is it more like sucking a dick or getting your dick sucked?
Mm.
And then, first off, whenever
You can only ask a gay man
you can only ask somebody that's sucked their own dick.
No,
and
but
had their dick sucked.
that's
'cause
true.
they would know the
true. Yeah,
difference.
that's true. That's a
But
good
some
point.
gay dudes are bad at sucking dick.
A lot of people are bad at sucking.
How
Like,
dare you?
I'm sure
Your
somewhere.
one skill.
Right?
wrong
That's
with you?
that's an innate thing. Like, you know how jellyfish just know to do
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're gay, you should probably
Yeah.
know.
Because you
Right.
know what you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more proof that we are the worst animal, right? Because we
Humans?
don't. We come out not
Oh.
knowing shit.
Yeah, you gotta.
Everything
is
else is
true,
born.
yeah.
They just know how to walk,
Yeah, it's
swim, fuck, whatever they want to do. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
in them already.
It's like a baby bird figures out how to fly eventually.
Yeah. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and you know,
You're just like slowly jerking your dick,
Yeah.
just like or like sucking your dick, so like you can like get your Bambi legs.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like-
It's just
you keep falling. I didn't learn how to do it because my mom died while trying to teach me.
oh my god.
like I feel like I think sucking your own dick is it's more of a sensation of sucking a dick than getting your dick sucked. I think your brain knows that you're sucking
Because you're
a
doing
dick.
all the work.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like sucking your thumb. Like if you suck your thumb, it feels like there's a thumb in your mouth.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like your thumb is getting sucked. Then again, there are different nerve endings in your dick, so I don't know.
Well, what if like same thing could be said for like jacking your dick off. Like if
Yeah,
you're
that doesn't feel like a hand job.
jacking off.
Oh wait, yeah, that's true.
Are you coming because of the porn you're watching, or are you coming because it's your hand?
Well, I think it's because your hand. It's your hand.
No,
Because-
but like sometimes like I'll smoke weed and I'll like masturbate just to make it
Then I'll think too deeply
go
about
further.
it.
does it take longer?
To come?
Yeah.
Well, yes and no.
Mm.
Because when you're high, you don't want the high to come down.
Oh, so you just
So
you're
just
basically edging. Yeah.
you're just edging the whole time. You're just
Do
like,
you come
"Oh,
down if you
milf."
come?
Yeah. Just-
But like when you like, you kind of asphyxiate. I don't know if it's the same with everybody,
Yeah.
but I asphyxiate.
You pass out?
Yeah, you know
You
what?
autoerotic asphyxiate?
But I don't choke. I just like hold my breath.
oh.
Oh.
Like once I get like right there, I hold my breath and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
The only thing leaving my body right now should be carbon dioxide, but it's cum.
Yeah.
It's the only thing leaving.
As I've gotten
I know
older,
a trick that makes
Yeah.
you not have to do that.
Okay.
Oh
You
shit.
don't have to hold your breath if you want to like save it.
Yeah. What is-
Just take the breath. If you
Oh no. Like I take the breath right before I'm taking a breath before I know I'm got to like come.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to like swim and you hold your breath, and then like once you get to the top, running out of breath, you like
yeah.
it's like that burst of oxygen or carbon dioxide and then nut.
Man,
Oh.
you would make
Your body's
you would
exploding.
make so much money on OnlyFans doing that shit. Because I've never heard that before. Like, this,
Dude, I was recently I was on my podcast and I found this this thing. It's this new sex toy for dudes where it's like it's kind of like a
it's about time, honestly.
So we know about the like fleshlight, but
Yeah.
it's like a fleshlight without the flashlight part.
So it's just a
Yeah, it's like a
Just a
piece of
dick
rubber.
cozy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
but it's like silicone, and it's supposed to make it feel like you're either getting a blowjob or like you're fucking somebody.
Yeah.
But the catch is you can upgrade.
Oh shit.
When you see this thing, you're like, oh, how can I upgrade this?
Yeah.
And then they just give you like a Lego, just give you another piece to
Yeah.
like snap it on, and you're just like
like a
"Grr."
lightsaber.
I've seen the ones like that where like you put your dick in and it's like the insides
Yeah,
like moving around. The technology.
dude, it's like a Roomba for your dick.
Yeah.
man.
Roomba for your dick come
That's a new
with
sponsor.
your clamscaped, by the way.
Kumba. Kumba.
Your cumba.
Your cumba. Dude, I started watching Sex and the City, and I was at this episode where the girls
Like
were
from the beginning?
yeah.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I used to like see pieces of it, but
Yeah.
like the most part I remember was just like this bitch walking in a tutu, and then she gets shit on her body, like the fucking
Like human shit?
Nah, I wish that'd be
Oh.
crazy, right? Fucking,
I would have watched the show.
Yeah. That's how you get me.
And it's at the part where they start talking about sex toys because one of them has it, and the other one's like, "Oh, I'll take you to go get a sex toy in Manhattan," and then they go to this place, and the sex was like $92, but it can do everything a Swiss Army knife could do.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. Like it rotates in the middle with like
Yeah.
Mardi Gras beads in it, and then it also wiggles at the top. But then it has the prong shit.
Yeah.
where it goes in
I've seen
between
that.
your. But
Yeah,
they
these toys exist.
molded it into the shape of a rabbit. So where the prongs are at,
Yeah.
it's just a
It's got face on it.
And this chick, she just wouldn't leave her house because she kept coming. She was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
And then they like to say that men can't make them come. Maybe because robots are doing it, lady.
True. It's
yeah,
true.
get rid of
They're
the
taking our
robots.
Relax.
Come
Let's all go
on.
all natural.
They're
A
taking our
robot's not
jobs.
gonna
Unless-
hold you.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
on.
unless you're Will
Nowadays-
Smith. maybe.
Nowadays, they might.
Yeah.
They're
Unless you're
getting.
Will Smith.
Yeah, iRobot.
Yeah, iRobot.
Just
Oh,
like
right,
hugging fucking
That's true.
Blade Runner. I would
Oh.
yeah, you got to bank some chicks in Blade Runner because Blade Runner is basically like a huge New York,
Yeah.
and you could do whatever you want. You
Yeah.
could do coke. I mean, you could do that here, but you could be
Sounds
doing.
like New York. Yes.
Sounds like New York.
It's like you're just sleeping with. You could just put a quarter in the machine, and the robot's like, "Hey, let me fucking bust you off."
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
crazy.
Blade Runner's a wild movie. The remake or whatever. The
2049.
yeah.
They should have rounded it off.
also
2049.
I think
It's also
it's
too soon. I feel
yeah,
like.
exactly.
That's
exactly.
like within our lifetimes.
We're gonna see like it's. I was thinking about. I saw. I heard this brought up on another podcast. That like the difference between in Back to the Future, he goes from 1985 to 1955. If they made Back to the Future now, we'd be going back to 1993.
Facts.
Like that's kind of wild to me.
I'm like, damn, good burger. Nice. Hell yeah. It's out in theaters. What? Nice.
Like imagine you got to go back to 1993 and like try to get your mom not to hook up with the bully or whatever. Like,
Damn.
and this is
Yeah.
like you'd have to like it'd be cool though because like I mean what would you bet on if you like you gotta
Damn, 93.
because it's the Bulls.
I
The
would
Bulls are
make a
fucking
bet
yeah,
for the
yeah.
Bulls to win
But they
three
were-
in a row and then skip a couple of years and then three in a row
That'd
again.
be funny. That'd be funny.
What I would do, I would pick whatever game the Bulls didn't like flat out win. I would pick that one game the other team won.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I bet you they're going to win tonight. And it's like, yeah, they won, but they lost a series.
Yeah.
But I'm rich, so
Yeah,
fuck it. Like,
Or like you bet that OJ is gonna kill his wife.
yeah. Dude, I bet the over-under
Yeah.
on OJ.
or you bet on the trial. You bet that he
Bet
gets
on the
off.
trial.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or you bet on the
I
juror's
would-
decision.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I bet OJ gets off. And they're like, no way.
How many jurors you think?
Yeah. That's how you know you're a degenerate gambler when like you start betting on jurors.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, you have to. You have to.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just regular people and they have nothing better else.
Yeah.
If I was in that juror's fucking office, I'd place bets. I could only imagine what happens in those offices when they're just like, okay,
When they're
here's the
deliberating?
12. Yeah. Cause like I seen that episode of Martin where like Martin was the only one that didn't agree.
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
everybody
You gotta convince
else.
you have to convince everybody. Yeah. Yeah. That was
yeah.
always like the sitcom trope. Like somebody
That
goes on
came
jury
from
duty.
12 Angry Men.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
Yeah.
know,
yeah.
you guys ever watch
Yeah.
that shit?
Yeah.
That's the most intense, boring movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I do I've never been in jury duty. It was called once.
Oh, dude, don't they pay you for
Yeah.
that?
They pay you for the
I
day.
think they did, but
If you're working.
Oh.
I definitely said I was racist.
To get out of
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I heard people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
said I
smart,
was-
man.
But they know
That's
sometimes. They
smart.
know you're fucking around sometimes.
Well, I said hello to my black friend on the way in.
Did you walk in with your clan sheet? It was
Yeah.
like, dude, come on, you don't want me here.
I got called for jury duty once.
Is there any Filipinos in there?
Yeah.
No, that's the one thing.
That's
Everyone
my
else is
thing.
fine. That's the one thing.
That's my thing.
I don't like. Okay, I'm not.
They called me for jury duty once about a car. It was like a car accident that happened somewhere in Queens, and they asked me if I'm familiar with the area, and I was like, yeah. They were like, is anything about the area that's memorable? I'm like, well, the stop signs. There should be more stop signs, and it was a case like somebody ran a stop sign.
Uh-huh.
You can't see any of the stop signs, and they were like, you're excused.
Bro, that is
Oh, yeah.
true. There's like no step signs out there. And it's just like people, they actually, you know what? I
The
was
story
on
is
my way.
bad, yeah.
Yeah, like they just built a fucking. This is how you know I'm getting fucking old. They built this whole intersection. They're like, let's put some lights here,
Yeah.
and it took like 2 days. And I was like, yo, I was like getting off the train, like, yo, they like us.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
This is way better than Bed-Stuy, where I gotta fucking step over a dude doing heroin and also jerking off. That's crazy.
He did the trick. He did the trick that you do with.
Oh,
when you were
yeah.
high.
That's right.
Yeah, he was holding
Except
his breath.
he was-
You got to do some heroin, hold your breath,
Hold your breath
wait, let it all go.
and
that
then exhale.
burst,
Yeah.
that rush
Yeah, yeah.
of heroin, like freshly in your with oxygen. Oh god,
It makes the heroin better.
oh, you chase your heroin with oxygen.
Nah, man, tell you this is what you got to do.
Some heroin moonshine. Just like, dude, you haven't had this before.
If let's say Guns N' Roses all did heroin together and they all got sick, would that be called Band-Aids?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Damn.
Huh?
That's
Huh?
valid. That's valid.
I like that. I like that.
That's valid.
Hey,
I
like that.
one-liners. That's what we're doing today. Huh? We're doing one-liners, everybody.
I like that.
Band-Aids, yeah. Damn, that works.
They would get Band-Aids.
Yeah.
Damn, Guns N' Roses. They were tight. They had a fucking their logo or whatever their
That was
insignia
with the
is.
heart and the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
They knew what they were doing. They were like, dude.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's gonna make great T-shirts for people that won't even know what we are.
Yeah.
Dude, years from now, this guy named Ed Hardy,
Yeah.
he literally took their shit. Like
Yeah.
he just took
Right.
their shit and put it on low-rise jeans.
Yeah.
And bitches were like, yeah, I kind of want my lower back and my fucking navel to show. Nice. Let's do it. Waistline gang.
It's like, do you have a tribal tattoo? Here's a way to show it off.
Oh yeah, dude. Ed Hardy was a problem back in the day. He kept making like Matt and Jeff Hardy do anything with
I feel
Ed
like
Hardy?
they should have. If they didn't,
the
the Hardy Boys wore so much.
they would have made so much
had to.
money.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they?
Oh.
I was a little confused for a second because I
Yeah.
come from a Florida family of people who like to fish. So I was thinking of Guy Harvey.
Is that a fisherman?
Huh? He makes T-shirts where on the back of them are always like paintings of like swordfish jumping out of water and shit.
Like the Marlins logo?
Yeah, they're like
Oh,
famous
shit.
shirts in like
Really?
beach areas. Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
There's Guy Harvey,
Damn.
unless you have like you're like a douchebag guy, then you're an
Yeah.
Ed Hardy guy. It's two different.
Oh yeah.
I'm a Guy Harvey guy.
Guy Harvey guy.
That's right. They're great shirts. They're
Yeah.
comfortable. They got fish on the back. What
Yeah.
more do you want? Sometimes they have a pocket protector.
Do they make the
Ooh, yeah.
those trucker
Classic
hats?
old guy shirts.
Yeah, you gotta have a pocket. I mean, I got a pocket. I'm fucking old as
Look at that.
stick. Gotta have a pocket, man.
Yeah, you never
I
know.
gotta get one back.
Where's you gonna keep your Molly?
Yeah.
That's true. Do you use your pocket?
For
Oh
Molly?
yeah, I use my pocket for like the most illegal shit.
Right.
Yeah, just like it's in here. Here's my
Tickets
pocket.
to certain islands.
Yeah, like you know what? Post Epstein, I'd go to Epstein Island.
Now?
Yeah.
You would go
Yeah.
now?
Yeah,
Just
because
Yeah.
could the real
I mean, they're
estate.
not still running around.
Yeah,
And if they are, they're definitely like at least 17.
What is it
now.
called now, though? Is it Epstein Island now? Because he's not
Oh, if I
There.
if I bought it, I would change the name for sure.
Huggins Island?
It'd be Island.
Torrey
No.
Island. Torrey Island sounds pretty good.
It'd be called Let's Fuck on This Island.
Parentheses, if you're
Fuck
overage.
Island. If you you got to pay like $100 million to come on this island, and
There you
and come on the island. You
Yeah.
can come on the island.
come on the
We'll call it of age consensual sex island.
you're only you got to have $100 million, and you gotta I don't know. You got to give me a share in your major company.
Yeah.
I want 30% shares.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it the opposite of Epstein Island. It's gonna be an island where you just fuck old people. I'm still gonna have presidents come and stuff, but there will be a painting.
I think that's the plot to Cocoon.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't know, Cocoon.
You never seen Cocoon?
Yeah.
No.
Oh man, I mean, you are young. You're a lot younger than I am.
Fight Island.
Oh, isn't that already a thing?
What? I'd be like, yo,
There is a thing called Fight Island.
Yeah.
For sure there is.
It's like a UFC
Oh,
thing.
Fight
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah,
I'd be like, Dana White, come on, let me get that.
yeah.
Dude, come on. You don't need it. You got money. Look at
Right.
your head.
All right, how about this? Cum Island.
Yeah.
Cum
Well,
Island.
yeah,
And
that's a good
all the
one.
roads they're just cum.
Yeah.
And every time
It's just
I
stupid.
demand that you don't wear shoes on my island.
Ew.
Ooh.
So you just keep stepping and you're like, ew, this is nasty.
Cum Island. You're gonna come on this.
That's your payment. Go ahead, come on the ground.
You're gonna want to come.
Come on this ground right now, right here. You're not getting in until you come on the
$100,000.
ground.
Yeah.
Call
yeah,
me crazy.
yeah.
I think I would just call it Epstein Island. I feel like the allure with people would be just like, yeah, I'm gonna go check it out.
Oh yeah, piggyback off the name.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good brand, honestly. It's a good brand name.
Yeah. Epstein Island Grill and Tavern.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be.
It's like a Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's that guy's name? The guy that did that song?
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Epstein Island. It should be like everyone.
Jimmy Buffett presents Epstein Island Bar and Grill.
Yeah. You get everything's a version of the drink. It's like a virgin pina colada. You guys think he's dead?
Fuck.
He's not dead, right?
Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, he's alive.
Oh no, he's definitely dead.
But they killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They found his ass.
They definitely
Did they find him? I never saw pictures.
They're not gonna show you
well, yeah,
pictures,
that is
but they
true.
did like an autopsy.
Did they?
Didn't HBO do an autopsy?
Oh, they
right?
can't.
Did they?
Can't they release autopsies?
I think they did. They were like, no, this
Yeah.
guy
Oh, really?
was choked.
But then again, they had to kill him. I mean, he's got so much. See, and that's his fault too. Why he's dead.
Yeah, he was flaunting that shit.
Yeah, he was flaunting it, and he had the information. And you got to understand,
Right.
the more information, fuck money.
Right.
Right.
You know that whole
Information
plane one
is
is
what-
Information will get you so much.
Yeah.
Kill the Messenger. That
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. You ever seen that?
Bro, the more shit you know, it's like Jeremy Renner. He's a writer, and then
He
like
plays Gary Webb. He's the
Yeah.
guy that investigated the Iran Contra, how they were selling. The U.S. was selling weapons to the Nicaraguans to fight the Russians or the Iranians.
yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
But then in return, the South Americans were selling cocaine to the CIA.
Yeah.
The CIA
yeah.
was funneling that cocaine into the country, and that's where crack came from.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So like, it's what's surprising to me is that
Jeremy Renner is responsible for
Yes.
bringing crack into this country.
100%.
And being Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
2.2.
Yeah,
2.0.
the second
Yeah.
But the guy that kind of created crack, Freeway Ricky Ross,
yeah.
still alive, by the way.
He's still alive?
Yeah,
Damn.
not in jail, just chilling in like
I'm surprised
LA.
Rick Ross hasn't actually killed him.
So they had a little bit of beef because
Really?
One,
They're
Rick
fat.
Ross,
I get it.
yeah, Rick Ross, never lived that. He was a fucking corrections officer. He was-
Yeah, that's true.
and people were like, "What the fuck?" Like, here's this guy.
I'd kick Rick Ross's ass.
I
if he
think
was my
now,
corrections
especially now,
officer.
he's lost weight.
Yeah, both if it's fat or skinny, I'm kicking his ass.
Yeah.
It's like dude,
You're just made of stolen valor.
Yeah,
and you can't run that much inside there. I would run away from him. Just like, yeah, dude, you're
That
gonna
also-
die.
that goes to show you how little people care about honor these days. Like Rick
No,
Ross,
there's never been honor.
yeah, right.
No,
Well,
yeah,
remember
no.
back in the day when you like
Game of
stealing
Thrones.
jokes was like bad. You like
Yeah.
you like nobody gives a shit anymore. You could steal
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
You could steal an identity. You could be if you're a rapper, you could just be like, I'm gonna be this guy.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you
I mean,
definitely
the
do
latest
that.
joke stealing controversy is crazy because it's over really bad jokes.
Oh, damn.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Have you
other-
seen? Have you?
Do you know what I'm
Have I
talking
been on
about?
Facebook?
Well, yeah,
It's on Twitter too.
yeah.
Oh.
I'll send it to you.
I yeah.
Yo, people
We're
were
not
catching
gonna name
strays in the
names.
comments, bro.
I probably
People were
see.
catching strays in the comments.
I probably
Oh
seen it.
yeah.
Like it was.
But it's if we're talking about the same thing, it's funny because it's not stealing. It's just to me in my
I
world
think
that's being petty.
yeah,
That's like-
it's trolling.
Okay, so I think you were talking
Yeah,
about the
we're
same
talking about the
thing.
same thing.
It's deleted.
Yeah, because it's
To me-
just it's like you're
deleted?
blatantly
Yeah,
because
it's gone.
no one's gonna do that and pawn it off as their own thing.
Especially
The only-
for it being
the-
so obvious.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
if it's
trolling.
that obvious,
The
comics don't good comics and comics that have been doing it for a while, they're not gonna do it off that.
Yeah.
Right? Like they're not gonna look
most
at it
comics
like that.
I know took it as like, oh, that's trolling.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then
exactly.
the offending party claimed that it wasn't, that it really was just
Parallel
the
thinking.
same humor.
Yo,
Bro.
imagine getting imagine you do some shit and you
Please admit
and you
to
get,
trolling.
and,
Dude, it's
imagine
so
you get an
trolling.
OJ level alibi. Like this is like
Right.
handed to you on a
Right,
silver
now,
platter.
that-
You're like,
now
nah,
you're
man.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like that's genius level. That's like the Joker. Like that is It's like Heath Ledger Joker levels of conniving and hilarious.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's another
Right.
That should
realm
make me
of
laugh so
comedy.
much.
Like,
You're no longer a dick or a psychopath. Now
Right.
you're a
Now you're-
sociopath.
Yeah.
dude, it's just funny.
Which
It's
is
so
way
funny.
funnier. Sociopaths are way funnier than everybody.
Yeah.
Anybody else.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
they're it's intentional that
Yeah.
they do what they do.
Right.
They're not
They're
hiding
aware of how
shit.
evil
Yeah.
it is.
Like
no, I just do
psychopaths are scary because they're not really aware of
No, they're not
Yeah,
rational.
that's
crazy-
true.
yeah.
That's true. That's true.
sociopaths know it.
They made
and
the
they're-
plan.
Yeah. And they're
Yeah.
like, nah, this is gonna be great.
Did you see the
Yeah.
article?
I saw the article.
There was an article?
There was an article. Hilarious article.
Oh,
Yeah,
hilarious
dude.
article.
is it available still? I need to read it.
Dude, way too much praise.
dude. Yes, dude. I'll send you the
Yeah.
article.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know about it until like someone had mentioned it to me. I was like, oh, yeah. But then they sent me again a collection of the stuff, and I was like, all right, I know what's happening here.
Yeah.
And then
Right, when
someone
you see
sent,
10 next to each
Dude,
other.
right? Dude, yes. And then like when I saw the art, someone sent me the article. I was like, come on, man.
That's so funny.
How thirsty was that writer to write that? It's
Yeah.
like, dude,
Yeah.
is this writer not a comic? Because like, come on, man. You don't see what's happening here?
Right. I guess
Come
the guy
on.
hasn't gotten in trouble lately.
Oh my God.
Right, yeah, well.
Oh yeah,
It was very much swung towards that.
You got to get on some Jonathan Majors type shit, and then people start caring about your problems.
Right.
Otherwise, people just don't give a fuck. When I saw the article, I was like, yeah, well, where the article was written at, I haven't heard from them in a minute.
Right.
Like, I don't
Oh, if you
frequent that.
could see where any article comes from, you go, I don't care what this says at all.
Yeah.
Dude, like if it was like
Everything is void.
Time Out New York Times, like Yahoo News,
Yeah,
like
they have better things to write about.
yeah, but like that one, it's like damn.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know. You shouldn't. Don't even read it.
Yeah, it's like we forgot this existed.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
Like-
definitely errors in this.
Get your money, writers, but I mean, you can go somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, that's journalism, so it's a different thing.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's not writers.
Yeah, it's different.
oh, well,
TV
yeah, that's true,
writers,
that's true,
movie
that's true.
writers,
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
guys get paid.
Absolutely.
Go
Yeah.
do your thing.
Yeah.
And maybe use this time SNL writers to like do better. But
Get somebody in there with some experience, man.
Yeah.
Some life experience. at
yeah,
that.
maybe let
Someone's
Michael
dirty.
Shea write the stuff.
Yo,
But he's funny.
Give him the money so he can make another that damn Michael J. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, we don't need SNL. This is how it should die.
You make people. You aren't people.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's very profound.
That's pretty good.
Speaking of the strike, I was
By the way, if they're hiring,
yeah, please. I was
I will take the old paycheck.
yeah.
You want it? Hell yeah.
I almost beat up an elderly man last week.
Why'd you do that?
He's a dick.
Okay.
Oh, so
he's-
you know him?
no.
Oh,
I assume
no.
he's a dick based on his
Oh, I was
um,
hoping
cut
for
of
a
his
rivalry.
jib.
oh no. Yeah, I wish it was.
Oh, that'd be sick.
So I was on my way to Chelsea
Mm.
to one of the strikes. I left work. It was like 3. I saw the tweet at 3:00 that they were over there. I'm like, all right, cool. I get off work at 4. I work in the city. I can get there quick. So I'm on the 7 going into the city, and there's a little girl, a little like Hispanic girl selling candy, maybe like 12 years old or whatever, and she's selling candy, and I've got my headphones on, so I'm not really paying attention, but I hear like this old white guy like saying something, and he's alone. So I'm like, the fuck is this guy talking about? He's just mumbling. So I lower the volume and I hear him talking about, oh, she's illegal. She shouldn't be doing that. She should be arrested. And I'm like, all right, typical New York, whatever. I ignore it. So
Is that typical New York?
well, I mean, just people talking to
Are they-
themselves. I kind of ignore usually.
I feel like
on
New
Well, I
York's
guess-
a place where that doesn't happen, really.
Well, they don't vocalize it. Like they'll look at it, but no one's going to be like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that." New York
Right,
is
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Hey,
Until
you're
it's like
doing
a
this?"
Karen type
Yeah,
of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like anybody else, a few other people on the train, we kind of ignored it, went about our day. So the girl walks to the far end of the train on the to my left. This guy's to my right. And I see him get up
Mhm.
and like he's like fumbling around looking for stuff. I'm like, what is this guy doing? he pulls his phone out. Like, you know, like that old guy, like I don't know how to use my phone. And he's like this, like walking up to her to take a picture of her.
Okay.
So I get up. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, I'm not touching her. I'm like, it's weird that you went there, first of all. I didn't accuse you of touching her. I'm like,
oh my God.
and he was like, she shouldn't be doing that. She shouldn't be selling candy. Oh, but you know, and I'm
Why
like,
not?
yeah, I was like, who gives a shit, dude?
Why can't she sell
Don't buy candy from her if you don't want. Like, what the fuck?
That's true. Yeah.
And then she's like, she should be arrested. I'm like, she's like 12, man. What the
oh
fuck
my God.
is the matter with you?
Arrested.
Also, I was like, what are you doing? What are you gonna do with that picture? Like, you gonna like you fucking perv?
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
goes
now
and-
you're a pedophile.
Right. So then
He's like, I'm just getting started. I've never done this before.
it's my first time. So,
Then you sit him down and you're like, all right, man, this is how you got
I'm
it.
Yeah.
easing my way into pedophilia.
you gotta do it up here.
You're doing it all wrong, buddy. Don't walk up to them and just take a
Right.
picture. What's
You
wrong
gotta do
with
it in
you?
secret.
You
No.
should have the candy.
Right.
You have the candy, right?
What you doing?
Say, I like having very young friends. Say friends.
So,
Are your parents around?
she's like, you could tell she's like uncomfortable with like the guy being so close to her. So I tell the guy, I'm gonna go sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Right? He goes and sits down. He's like, oh, yeah. So then, she gets off at the next stop, and like, he still talking, and I'm just like, bro, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm
Damn.
gonna slap the
shit.
shit out of you. And then people are starting to get a little, because you know, black guy yelling at an old like
Yeah, you gotta
old
be
white guy.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
always guilty.
So I'm like, all right, let me chill, let me calm down. I sit down, we get to like Hunter's Point, whatever, and I'm like kind of like paying attention to see where he gets off to make sure, you know.
Mhm.
So he gets off at Bryant Park. He stands up and he looks directly at me, and I grill him right back, right? So he gets off, the doors are still open. I hear a knock on the window, on the glass behind me. He's got his phone out and he fucking takes a picture of me.
Oh.
And then the doors close, and I'm like, I've never been so angry.
Oh.
So now
He
I'm
has
like,
good timing.
right.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
What,
So-
what a great gaslighter.
Right?
That's amazing. I think he was doing the whole thing with the little girl just to piss you off.
Yeah.
He wanted to fight you.
Yeah.
He's on
Ah,
that
man, I
other
would've-
level of trolling,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
So
Actually, look out for your tweets.
You'll
Just a
be
picture
on
of me, just
a
like-
website.
yeah.
Some website and some lady will write it there.
Like, you ever get so upset, like you don't think rationally?
Mhm.
Like,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Not
my
me.
first thought, no. My first thought is, I'm gonna go find this guy and I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Mm.
So the train leaves Bryant Park. It's going to Times Square now. I get off at Times Square and I see a train already going back.
Oh.
So I jump on that train.
That's clutch.
So like literally like I had 15 seconds to just go. Like,
oh, wow.
So while I'm waiting to get on the train, I see like a couple cops on the platform. I'm like, yo, there's a dude taking pictures, blah, blah, blah. Before I could even finish my sentence, the cops are like, I don't know. Like,
Oh,
cool.
yeah, you can't tell
Keep
New
up
York cops anything.
Yeah.
They're so
Yeah,
scared they
man.
don't
Keep
want
up
to
the good
do
work.
anything.
Keep
Don't
up
give
the
a
good
fuck.
work.
They'll give a fuck at all.
like,
I'm
I'm
doing
sorry,
this until I can retire.
Yeah.
It's-
I'm sorry I interrupted your game of Candy Crush. Get like,
Yeah.
Dude.
like anybody, like they make so much money to do nothing.
Yo, that's like your V for Vendetta. You actually like went after this guy.
Oh yeah, because in my mind I was like, he's old, he's slow, he's not gonna get away from me.
I could kick his ass.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not young anymore, but I'm not
Dude,
I'm not in my 70s.
we gotta hang out more because in public, I just want to punch somebody.
Oh, it's
like if
so-
you set it up, I'll dunk it.
Yeah. My fiance works in
I just need someone to
yeah, just
get the bubbles
Yeah.
going.
my fiance works in Times Square, and like, you know, because she works on Broadway, and I like, you know, whenever I'm around there, there's always people doing dumb shit.
You
just
gotta fight.
in the way, just like tourists just like looking up and not like, and I straight up, when I was younger, I was like, whatever, it's New York. Nowadays, like I guess because I'm from here, I'm like born and raised,
You're
like
just tired of it.
I'm so tired of it.
Yeah.
I tell people straight up, like, get the fuck out of the way. I'm totally like, I yell at
Slapping
people.
phones at people's
Yeah.
heads.
Oh, I've gotten so close to doing that. People walk into it. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, you gotta book bag him.
Yeah.
You gotta hit him with a
Fucking-
book bag.
yeah. Oh
I don't
my
care
God.
how
Right.
old you are. I remember one time I was headed out to Queens. I was out in Flushing for dinner and shit. And this like Chinese family. I mean, they were
course.
Asian,
Of course.
but let's just say Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were fucking huge, right? And I was like sitting
Like
in
size
the-
wise?
No, well, no,
it's
just
just
like
a lot of
just
them?
deep. They was deep.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
they came through with a click and shit.
All boys.
And
It's a
I'm sitting on
BTS.
the subway car. I'm sitting on the seat on the train that's like the love seat.
In the
You know?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
only like
Two-seater?
two people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sitting in there. I'm just like, all right, maybe someone's gonna like do their due diligence and be like. Also, I wasn't getting up. I traveled further. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not getting up for y'all. And I'm sitting down there. The grandma sits next to me.
Yeah.
And then they have like a bunch of toddlers and then two kids in the stroller. And the kids, after the train leaves, the kids start screaming, crying, just like the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. I'm just like, damn, these babies are like crying. And then the grandma does like the most insane move. She goes, picks up both screaming babies sitting next to me and just has them like this. I was like, that's rude. Like, come on. You saw me sit next to you. You're gonna pick up two crying, screaming babies.
Right, you brought them closer to my ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like one of them, like it like kicked me. Like, you know, they're like doing their feet, like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
it like kicked my elbow. And I was like, all right, that's enough. So like, look, man, I don't hit children like this.
Not in public.
But
But,
today.
When I was getting up, I like
Swung your back.
bro, you don't get a free kick, man. You don't
It's
get a
true.
free
Nah,
kick.
yeah.
That's right.
Dude.
The pack slap.
Yeah.
It should have been. It could have been better.
Yeah.
but it was good enough.
Yeah.
I had to do it, man.
All right. They understood.
Yeah, you come on,
You know what's
really?
fun? When I hate when people do this, but when like the train arrives and you're trying to get off and they're trying to get on first. Now what I do, like I used to yell at people, I'd be like, the fuck? But now I'm like, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. So when they do that, I'm like, where are you going? Where are you? Like,
Make
I'll
them
just
feel bad.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I did that to a guy in Times Square once, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And it was-
Yo,
now he's thinking about it. Now he's not gonna make that mistake again.
No, dude, you know what crushes my
You're like
soul?
Batman.
Yeah,
Batman of the trains.
I swear to God,
They just flash the 7 light.
dog, I'm sorry, yeah, I'm like, I'm running
There's a
from
guy with no deodorant
Yeah, yeah.
standing in the train.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
July. How dare he?
You're actively watching
Oh.
Citizens.
Just with a bunch of screens.
Right.
Yo, I'm telling you, like, there's a hierarchy of people I would beat the shit out of. Like, people, it's the people that play music, like,
Oh, like
Not
on
even
the
on-
speaker
Not
thing.
for Showtime, just
no.
regular.
Showtime is a thing. I get
Yeah.
it, whatever.
It's,
Make your money.
it's a business.
But like, yeah, support small business.
Do they?
Support small business.
I hope
get it.
so.
I hope so.
Because I'm not going
You're
to
doing
keep
a lot of flips for nothing, buddy.
from 9 to 5. You're taking the train,
Dog.
and that's your job.
Dog,
Right.
I've been. I mean, you know, stand up. We're out late. I've been on the train super late, and I see them counting their money sometimes.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not saying all of them.
Oh, that's nice.
but
Some
I've,
of them are
I've seen
pulling
some
it in.
Showtime kids with
That's good.
wads of bills, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your
okay.
top people on the train? Things on people do on the train. You're like, come on, dude. What's
Yeah.
your top?
Oh, really? It's just a smelly person.
Oh,
I can-
yeah.
I'm okay with
I
a
can't
smelly
do it. Like, no, when
The
the whole
smell's
train
acquired.
smells just like fucking dick sweat.
Oh
But like-
my god,
but-
yes,
but like,
yeah,
the-
yes.
So
The piss smell is
my
that's
my
bad.
parents are old New Yorkers, and they have told me stories of like in like some of the Hasidic neighborhoods,
Yeah,
where like
Like
and they
this
don't
one.
do their soap and stuff.
yeah.
Oh, what the fuck did they use?
I don't know.
Dr.
But, like,
Bronner's Castile soap
People back then used to just
with
kick
the
them out of
word
the
on
train,
it. Oh shit!
like just throw
It used
them
to-
out
it used to
because
be
they
bad,
smell.
yeah. Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
well, that
summer.
makes sense because they're really just wearing each other's outfits.
Yeah.
that's it. Just
Right.
circulating
That's
shoes.
heavy
And you're
clothing.
still wearing,
Yeah.
you're still wearing the big
Yeah, the
black
coat,
jacket.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's like I understood it. It's,
It's like
not from
the
I hate you
hijab.
thing. It's a you smell thing.
yeah.
like I don't mind that so much because
Really?
it's like as long as look, it's not that it can't be helped, but it's like you're not outwardly being rude.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? As opposed to like someone who's like, all right, someone who's able-bodied and
Yeah.
like putting their feet on the seat. That I hate. Or like,
oh, you hate that? I do that all the time.
no. If there's
when I
nobody,
get on the end, I do that shit a lot. I don't give a fuck.
if there's nobody else on the train, if it's like kind of
Yeah,
empty or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
But
if
packed
there's-
train.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
annoying.
relatively packed train, people like, or like, I mean, like I said, the music thing. If you like, they have the little fucking pill, the speaker, and
Right. I
like,
usually have headphones, so it doesn't bother me as much.
right.
Yeah.
But
I had a
yeah.
guy say something to me on the bus. I was on the crosstown bus. This was on Christmas and there was nobody on the train, nobody on the bus. I was going to see my mom, and I got a notification and I forgot my headphones, and it played kind of loud. I lowered it and not realizing, but there was like almost nobody on the. There was like this big white guy. He was like,
no.
he goes, I swear to God, he goes, "You didn't get headphones for Christmas?" And then like I was so taken aback, and I was like, huh? He's like, playing your music pretty loud. You know, you didn't get headphones for Christmas,
dude.
For like 2 seconds, you
Yeah.
played a lot.
Yeah,
That guy's an
That's
asshole.
Yeah.
wild.
So,
You ever get into a fight on the train, like an actual fight, fist fight?
not in a long time.
No.
Dude, I'll give you three.
Okay.
The people that when you're on the train and you see someone about to miss the train and then they get on,
And they do the
like you hold it. No, but they go, "Oh, I think I got on the wrong train." It's like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. Like, I just risked my body part for you and I don't know you. That and people that run and they're like stuck in the door. It's like, did you really have to get to work on time?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
The
That's why
backpack
there's
that
delays.
Won't let the
Yeah.
door close.
Yeah.
That's why there's delays because of that shit. Like it's like then again, look, the MTA doesn't run efficiently as you know.
No,
at all.
even the
Yeah.
buses are late.
Right, but catch the next one. Nobody like
and then the stoppers. The stoppers, I viscerally hate the stoppers because you'll be walking and they just abruptly stop.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, and you gotta
this is New York.
Yeah.
Like,
You can't ever stop.
New York is that if you don't live in New York, just know this: someone's always behind you.
Yeah.
That's
Constantly.
like all
Right,
the
don't stop.
Yeah,
all
it's
the
rude.
time. Dude.
Veer
There's
off.
been times.
It's rude to be polite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. There's been times where it'd be like 2:00, 3:00 in the morning, and like where I'm from, I'm used to like if I'm outside at that time, I'm usually the only person around that area. But like you'll be walking, and then like someone just walks past you, and you have your headphones. It's like, God damn, bitch is late. What the fuck you doing out here? Damn, shit. Those are the only ones that get me. I mean, we see in all the like the smell and then like I've seen one dude, he was like he was like a draft pick. He was like 6'6", 300 pounds. This dude, he had shorts on and a white t-shirt, and this motherfucker was laying on the floor in the subway with a queen sheet over him.
Oh, shit.
So, like,
Jesus.
dude, come on. You almost got to comfort. You got the
Right.
sheet. Now you just gotta get the location. Come on.
The stoppers I hate, but like what I hate even more are the people that walk like it's like it'll be like two couples and they walk side by side. So it's like four of them in a row.
Oh,
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
That sucks.
Like they're all having a conversation. Like it's
Oh yeah.
that's I try not to go to Manhattan
that's
if I
so
if I
Sit next to each other.
oh
Yeah.
like,
Come on.
They're like taking up the entire
The
of all,
entire block.
New York sidewalks
they're
are
not wide.
double the size as the ones like because I'm from Virginia, so like
okay.
they're like this big.
Yeah.
But like here, it's like 4 pieces of sidewalk, but people are still in your way.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's crazy.
Here's what I propose. I'm running for mayor. I'm gonna run for mayor. Or maybe I
Eric
just be
Adams,
Batman,
if you're listening to this, you
Eric
got
Adams
competition.
is the
Or
worst.
like Jerk Adams.
Yeah, he might be the worst mayor in my lifetime.
I call him King
Whoa.
Koopa. He kind of looks like a fucking.
In my lifetime, he might be the worst mayor. Because bad mayors depending on your perspective. Like if you were a cop, De Blasio was bad because he was kind of wishy washy.
Yeah.
I feel like De Blasio is pretty widely hated. like everybody.
but like he did his job. He wasn't inept. Eric Adams is like
New
not
York
doing anything.
changed a lot under De Blasio, I thought.
Yeah,
in a
that's
bad
true.
way?
Like
That's
it
true.
got bad.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well, is that his
He
fault?
did change
or is
a
that,
lot.
But is that because
It's a lot of like lawmaking, overly woke things. I think it's a little bit of him being a pushover.
I think that too. But
And
like,
yeah, and he killed the groundhog on Staten Island.
correct, he did do that. He
Murdered
did do
him.
that. And
he killed Chuck?
yeah,
He killed Chuck. Yeah.
Oh,
And
dude,
he
I found out that
dropped
like
him.
all
Yeah.
groundhogs, like I thought there was like this main groundhog that people watched out for, but like each state that has groundhogs has their own groundhog.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
I think
did
the
not know
Connecticut
that.
one is supposed to be like the main one.
Oh,
Not
shit.
the,
not Pennsylvania.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Or Punxsutawney, whatever.
Yeah, Punxsutawney, blah blah blah.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Oh yeah,
Him.
That's the
Punxsutawney
main
Phil,
one.
yeah. He,
That's that's like
That's the OG.
he's everyone's groundhog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everyone also has their own little groundhog.
It's like there's the president groundhog, and then the rest are like senator groundhogs.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
governor,
Right.
yeah.
You don't listen to them as much.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
You
really
do it
make
just to
rules.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil has 6 rings
Yeah,
with no
yeah.
losses.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
he's,
If he goes to the finals, he's winning. That's what he does.
Right.
yeah.
No, all right. I'm gonna rank the mayors in my lifetime because I've been like since 1984.
Oh shit.
This is based on what I know. Okay, so Koch wasn't great, I will say, but Koch inherited a lot of bullshit. Also, he's secretly gay. Pretend I don't know.
That makes sense. His last name.
Yeah, Koch, Mayor Koch. Also, but he was like
Slick. That was slick.
he
I
was
like
like
that.
old New York Jew guy. He's like, how am I doing? That old commercial.
Oh, so really his name was
Oh.
Kach.
Yeah. Then okay, Dinkins never got a fair shake. He was the first black mayor.
Wait, Dinkins, was it like DEAK?
No, Dinkins.
Oh, okay.
Mayor Dinkins. Cops hated him. Cops did not like
You
him.
can't
He was
follow
very,
a guy named Dinkins.
but he was like the first.
No.
He was like the first like black mayor that we had.
Dude, you're being such a dinkus.
Right.
Yeah.
then Giuliani came.
Giuliani.
Now Giuliani
That's
came
money.
came in with a lot of hype because he broke up the mob. He like
A lot of that.
he used to carry a
The
gun.
way he broke up the
9/11
mob,
stuff.
I feel like he broke up the mob like he tried to get in and they were like,
Yeah,
dude,
they're
no.
like, nah.
Like, I'll
You
show
know
you. I'm gonna make a mob using cops.
But Giuliani brought in stop and frisk, and that fucked us up. I think
wasn't nice.
if I'm being honest,
Yeah.
Bloomberg might be the best mayor in my lifetime.
I think he is pretty widely.
Yeah.
Liked.
He's
Yeah.
got a channel too.
Yeah. Well, he was rich before.
Right.
Yeah. It's like Bloomberg
Yeah.
channel and all that shit.
He
Yeah.
came in with money. He was just like,
Right.
all right, these are all the things I want to do. And they were
Dude.
like, all right,
I think you got to.
cleaned up Times Square.
Like Donald Trump, like
Well,
you bring in you bring in, let me not say your money, you bring in money
yeah.
and then you do your own thing.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's
Yeah.
a bet.
Because then you don't have to rely on anybody.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, he has money. He comes from money. He probably knows what to do.
So I guess the best mayors are the ones that come in with their own crusades, basically.
Yeah.
I have a
Mhm.
specific thing I want to do. I'm gonna do it in my time,
Yeah.
and I don't
Like
care
Eric
about
Adams
anything
didn't
else.
have a plan. He was just like, he's a scammer. He's just like, Eric Adams is like, I just want to go to parties and hang out in Dubai.
Yeah.
Like,
He seems like the guy that they were like, all right, well, looking at history, we've had like 11 white guys.
the one black mayor we had served one term.
Oh my God. I don't like the way he talks. He talks like
Eric
an
Adams,
old
yeah,
black
yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you're bald. You gotta have that man shit.
There's
Where's
a-
your beard?
There's a really good
Do pull-ups on traffic lights.
Dude, oh my God. You'd have my vote, man.
Right.
He's like turning the fucking fire extinguishers and letting the kids
Right.
play and shit.
there's a good Showtime documentary about
Starts every
the-
speech with, "Let me tell you something."
There's a good Showtime documentary about the Supreme team. Like they were the Supreme was the guy who he basically funded Murder Inc.
Okay.
Oh, Ja Rule,
Yeah.
Ashanti.
It was like they were drug deals back in the 80s. It was like
Uh-huh.
Supreme, Fat Cat. Those guys came up under not Frank Lucas, the other guy. The guy that was on the cover of
Wait, as soon as you said that, who was the DJ for Murder Inc.?
not Irv Gotti. You talking about like he was a record label.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking about Irv Gotti.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
he wasn't.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
Irv
So
Gotti,
that's
yeah.
where they got.
Yeah.
That's where they got a lot of their funding.
Yeah.
So those guys came up under. Damn, I can't remember his name all of a sudden. But so there's a documentary about the Supreme team. Eric Adams is in it because he was like,
Oh shit.
he came up in like as a gang member before he like became a cop.
When I think
Wow.
about him being a gang member, I think about just him with like a leather vest and nothing under it.
Like the Warriors.
Yo, that's E, man. Yo, E, what's good?
I'm telling you, I'm gonna run for mayor. I'm putting express lanes on the sidewalks.
They probably slapped the shit out of him when they were high in like the studio.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, I want to make these roads better."
He's got ideas, and they're like,
What are you talking about, man? Eat this chopped cheese.
Go
Shut
get
up.
me a Snapple.
He ain't fixing nothing.
Right. And they were right. They were right.
It's
Yo,
like this.
He hired that chick to kill rats.
Yeah.
He's lazy.
The rat czar, dude. What a joke.
The rat czar. They could have picked like there's God, the rat deity, the rat queen.
Rat czar.
Right, you have to make it Russian.
That's not even Should we wrap this up?
We are pretty much out of time. We got what, 4 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. So Torrey, tell us where you've been
Oh man,
and where you're going.
Where you gonna be?
Oh, I am going to be in New York, and my phone's all the way over there, so I can't really give you an actual.
Don't worry, Sam's got the longest arms in podcasting.
Nice. With my left hand too. Oh yeah. Damn, this is so unprofessional of me to do this.
Well.
You're good.
Oh, I'll be in Brooklyn. Basically, follow me on Instagram at Torrey Huggins and all the other shit. I also have a podcast called No Keep Talking Podcast where I don't stop talking. And yeah, man, thank y'all for having me, man.
Yeah, we
This
had to do the make update.
Yeah,
so what happened was we had it all on a hard drive,
and
if it
fell.
falls from a foot, like a
lost
foot
everything.
height,
Yeah.
we lost like 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we've been trying to get everybody back in.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
There's 6 lost hours.
Is there any way that your listeners can like donate to the podcast?
Not yet. Just Venmo me.
Yeah. That's right. Nick
And we'll just
Karastan,
keep-
Tallowee.
We'll
Hell
just
yeah.
keep making episodes.
Yeah. You just
And
gotta keep making them.
I mean, you
think
see
if
how
you do
great
it on
this
YouTube
is.
now, I think you can pay people through YouTube now.
Oh, shut up.
So go to our YouTube.
Yeah.
And our YouTube's doing not bad.
Yeah. it's okay.
Even though like we recently someone stole our name.
Shut up.
Yeah.
A Christian podcast
Christian
stole our
podcast.
name.
How? Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude. That's fucked up.
It's a whole thing.
And I have to talk to them on Friday. I messaged them like, "Hey guys, looks like a really good show." Didn't listen to one shit. But the one issue is we've been doing ours for over a year. So can you change your name? And they went, "Hey, thanks for listening." And
you got to fight them.
yeah, and they were like,
I
"How
can't
about
wait.
this? We'll go on. We'll do a call at noon on Friday to discuss this." I go, "There's nothing to discuss. I've been doing the podcast. We have better numbers than you."
Yeah.
Also,
they
we don't
have
talk
better
about
cameras, but what?
We don't talk about. They don't,
Dude,
we don't
y'all's
talk about-
podcast name, and it's just so original.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah. Well, they took theirs. I guess there's a part of the Bible where it says, "And the donkey's the words came from the donkey's mouth."
and the donkey fisted God.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. I don't know. These guys are just eating donkey cum, but us,
Damn.
we are donkey cum.
Yeah. Strong,
So
stubborn.
We'll find you the other donkey's mouth.
Yeah.
In
Cum
fact,
Island.
even if you just name it that.
Yeah. The other donkey's mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah.
Totally
The
do
donkey's
that.
ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you like that?
The ass's ass.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. that's
Um,
good.
Look at
I like
that.
Nick, where are you gonna be?
This weekend's a hot one. I got Friday. I'll be
Hey.
at the Northside Coffee Shop
Yeah.
in Staten Island.
Okay.
For some reason, it's always like standing room only. Great. It's a great fucking room.
Yeah.
And then the Craft House I'm hosting on Saturday. You've
Fuck
been there.
Yeah.
Nice.
We gotta get you in the Craft House. And then later on, I'll be doing Comedy Fight Club in Philly
Oh.
against
Ooh.
Jersey guy Chris Pruneau.
Oh,
Okay.
you got people. Please go. It'll be the best night of your entire fucking life.
Yeah.
Philly.
Yeah.
I love Philly. Every time I'm there, there's so much fun.
Yeah.
So good.
All right. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on when this comes out, but it doesn't matter. I'll promote everything. Tomorrow night, I'll be at Grove 34 roasting Eric Asker.
Oh,
That's gonna be a good time.
Shit, I'm coming
Ask
to
her.
that.
I barely know her.
I'm going down the street to see that. That's gonna be good.
And then the rest of the weekend, I am at The Art of Killing It. It's an immersive
Oh.
murder mystery show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I
I've
remember
heard
this.
that.
Yeah. I'll be
That's
the
cool.
That's
celebrity X.
legit.
So if you want
That's the
tickets, hit me
coolest
up.
credit.
I've got a.
Of everything we just
Yeah.
said. That's the coolest.
I get to do 5
Hell yeah.
to 7 minutes of stand up and
Right.
then die.
Right.
Oh,
Also, if you're
nice.
Julius Randle, you're probably out of a job soon. Come to the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. You stink. Let's
Jalen
go
Brunson.
Wait a minute. What? I can't wait till Joel Embiid gets traded to the Knicks. It could disappoint me even more.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
God.
great. Maybe they can get some spare ankles for him. All right, guys. Bye.
Peace.